Our society has an anger management problem. A lot of people are raging all the time for no good reason. And to understand this and to address it, we need to understand how anger develops. We need to understand how emotions are made. Now, there is a fantastic book on this topic called How Emotions Are Made by neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett. Essentially, Barrett's theory is that emotions are not intrinsic to human beings. They're not biological, they're cultural, they're social. They develop in line with our communities and with our experiences. Now, to go into a little more detail, we essentially have homeostatic processes within the body that send signals about how well things are going. And those signals are interpreted by higher level cognition and contextualized. We use what's happening around us, what we are experiencing, to make sense of those physiological experiences. But this process can often go wrong. A simple example of this is how drinking a coffee can make you feel anxious because it causes a physiological arousal that is potentially interpreted by the mind as anxiety. Now it is tomorrow and I would like to finish that video because I forgot about it. This is the book, How Emotions Are Made by Lisa Feldman Barrett. One of the examples in that book that I really like is a study of, they had a very attractive experimenter stand on a bridge with a questionnaire. And there were two different conditions. There was a really high up bridge, like swinging around rope bridge, scary shit. And then one of those low down, solid as fuck concrete bridges. And she would stand there with a questionnaire that didn't really have anything to do with anything. And at the end of the questionnaire, she would only talk to men. She would pick men and ask them the things on the questions. And then she would say, here's my phone number. Give me a call if you'd like to talk more about the experiment. Now, what they were testing for is how many of the men called her and what their intentions were when they called her. Because the hypothesis was that in a state of higher physiological arousal, being on that high rickety bridge, they would experience her as coming onto them. Yeah, that experience of arousal that they have, they would interpret as sexual arousal, as chemistry between them and the experimenter. But when they're on the low down safe bridge, that doesn't happen. This is exactly what they found. I don't remember the fucking stats of it, but most of the men, or a bunch of them, who were on the high up bridge called her and were like, oh, hey, how you doing? Maybe you want to get a coffee sometime? And she was like, no, it's science, fuck off. But they interpreted their experiences on their... Oh, fuck, man, I don't have enough time to relate this back to what I was saying. Basically, nobody understands their fucking emotions, and we're all interpreting everything wrong because our society doesn't teach us how to interpret our emotions in an effective way, and it's chaos. It's chaos. It's a disaster.